Hi, this is Charles, and I'm here to talk to you, rant actually, about these. This is a self-adhesive pickguard. A lot of these are already put on an acoustic guitar when you buy it. I am happy to announce that the wonderful people at Orangewood Guitars, who I bought two guitars from, supply these as is. You put them on if you want to, you don't put them on if you don't want to put them on. I prefer not to because I think it takes away from the visual aesthetic of the guitar, not to mention the fact that it really doesn't do much good. This piece of plastic is going to protect the wood on your guitar from scratches. Also, conversely, you're not going to be able to see the wood underneath the guitar anymore after you put this on there. So my question to everybody is, why protect something that you're never going to see anymore? Um, there are a lot of guitarists out there that don't believe in pickguards. Here's a few. This guitar is a Martin N20, owned by Willie Nelson, and he had dubbed it Trigger. He's been playing this guitar since 1969, and as you can see, the front of it is covered with autographs from other musicians, friends, and colleagues, as well as a hole worn directly through by the bridge. And I don't think that having a pickguard would have done any good to help save the finish of this guitar. In fact, it looks pretty damn wonderful just the way it is, and sounds even better. This is the incredible Monty Montgomery playing an Alvarez Yari DY62C, which he's owned since 1987. And as you can see, the pickguard itself has started to warp, and the wood's been worn away in several places on the guitar. It still sounds incredible. Okay, before, as I said, I don't like to have pickguards on my acoustic guitars. Took this one off of this sawtooth jumbo maple 12 string right here, and it really doesn't make that much of a difference in the sound. There's not enough plastic here to make a difference in the sound if you have it on or have it off. It's just a visual thing, and I think that putting it on there, you're covering up the beauty of the wood, and that's my main rant here. Now there are other guitars out there that have the pickguard as a matter of the actual construction of the guitar. Stratocaster and Telecaster, both of them, have the pickups mounted to the plastic pickguard, and it's it's not protecting the actual wood of the guitar, but there are many thousands of different types of pickguards that you can get out there. Mine is what I call a mother of toilet seat. It's the same thing as a mother of pearl, only it got a little bit more bling to it. But then there are other niche markets that Fender has created, as well as Gibson. Fender created the relic guitars. They beat the hell out of them, sand them down, and sell them to you for twice as much as they're worth. Same thing with Gibson. They have finishes called faded or aged finishes. You know, if you want to go out on stage with a guitar that you spent twice as much money for it to look beat up and say, look how much I've been touring with this guitar, you're only fooling yourself. You know, I'd rather go out on stage with a brand new shiny guitar and drop it and beat it up myself, accidentally get scratches on it, and own the whole thing. That's just me. But then again, there are extreme examples, such as this. This is a 1961 Fender Stratocaster owned by the incredible Rory Gallagher. And as you can see, the pickguard is the only pristine thing about it. And in fact, 3/4 of the finish is gone, and it still sounds great. Unfortunately, Rory Gallagher passed away, and that guitar is still out there. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but he will be missed. I saw him in concert, and he was just incredible, just incredible. Les Paul, they have pickguards on their Les Paul guitars on the Gibsons, and you can take those off real easy, but you're going to have 2 screw holes in the front of the guitar and another screw hole in the bottom of it. I'd rather get one without it. The only company that seems to have gone the opposite direction with the pickguards is Amatis. They cover the whole front of it with a big chunk of metal, and they emblazon all sorts of stuff. They engrave it, and it looks phenomenal. And they play great too. You know, it's either one thing or the other. But please, don't put these on your guitar. They just look like the shape they are. A teardrop make me want to cry. This is Charles. Have a good one.